Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are breaking down a massive Big Bash League derby, a huge crosstown clash for Melbourne's bragging rights. We've got the Renegades versus the Stars. Let's get right into it.
You know, this isn't just another cricket match. We're talking about a battle for city bragging rights, and it's packed with history, high stakes, and a stadium just buzzing with energy.
So the big question is, who really runs Melbourne? Well, tonight, we're going to find out. Let's dive into the action, and we'll start with the team in red.
Okay, first up, the Renegades innings. And really, it was all about one man's absolutely explosive start. And that man was, of course, Josh Brown. You could see the Renegades' strategy from a mile away, go hard right from ball one. And honestly, Brown was the perfect weapon for that job.
And boy did he deliver. You could just feel the energy in the stadium as Brown unleashed this barrage of powerful shots. He was taking the game right to the Stars' opening bowlers and putting them under some serious pressure.
So he just raised to 49, and in the process, he launched his 17th six of the tournament. I mean, think about that. At this point, you're thinking the Renegades are on track for a massive, massive total.
But then, just when he looked completely unstoppable, it happened. A mistimed shot, and he's caught in the deep. For the Stars bowlers, this was a huge moment. They finally got their man and a desperately needed breakthrough.
So the Renegades set a challenging target, but it was definitely gettable. The Stars knew they needed a pretty heroic response. And that brings us to their chase.
So what was the Stars' strategy? Well, it was simple. Fight fire with fire. Their openers, Tom Rogers and Sammy Harper, came out just swinging from the very first ball, ready to match every bit of the Renegades' aggression.
And Tom Rogers, wow, he immediately went on the offensive. He was playing these beautiful, almost textbook cricket shots that just raced to the boundary. It was like he couldn't miss, finding the gaps with absolute precision.
And his partner, Sammy Harper, was maybe even more spectacular. I mean, he launched this monstrous six that actually hit the top deck of the stadium. Just an incredible display of raw power, especially from a smaller player. Unbelievable.
So you've got Rogers racing the 48 while Harper just keeps that scoreboard absolutely flying. This opening partnership, look, it didn't just put the Renegades on the back foot, it completely dismantled their bowling attack and pretty much took the game away from them right then and there.
Okay, so the whole game was just this whirlwind of action, right? But when you look back, there were a few key moments that really defined the outcome.
So let's kind of map out the flow of the match. Yeah, the Renegades starting super strong with Brown's blitz. But his dismissal, that was the crucial turning point. From that exact moment, the Stars openers launched their own fiery counterattack, and honestly, they never looked back. They just controlled the game from there to the very end.
So after that absolutely relentless chase, the Stars were closing in on what would be a famous victory over their crosstown rivals.
And in the end, it was a done deal. The Stars successfully chased down that target with balls to spare. Just a really commanding performance all around, with Sammy Harper being the one to guide them home and seal the win.
And you have to understand, this win was just huge for the Stars campaign. It marked their 5th victory of the season, it snapped a 3-game losing streak, and it catapulted them all the way up into 2nd place on the ladder. A massive result.
So, their dominant performance leaves us with a pretty big question for the rest of the competition, right? After a win like that, are the Stars now the team to beat? You have to wonder, could this massive derby victory be the thing that signals the start of a real championship run?